Hi, my name is Julia. I'm an assistant manager at the Crystal Lake branch, and I started last summer in May of 2015. So I sold sold close to 20,000 last summer, and it's still growing.
What was that experience like?
It was one of the hardest periods of my life in terms of like how hard I worked, because selling knives is not necessarily the easiest thing, but it was the biggest period of personal growth, I'd say, that I went through, especially during our second selling period, when I had to go sell 12.5. I really wanted to go and hit that, and I was pissed that I only did like 5,000 in SC1. So it really was a great area of personal growth for me.
And what way, if you don't mind me asking, how did you grow personally?
Definitely my scheduling. I have to run by a plan right now because I have so much to do, and especially being assistant manager and trying to sell.
So we're talking about last summer, let's say.
Oh,
so
last summer.
Last summer,
okay.
How did you grow up?
Last summer, okay. Well, I wasn't the most organized person going into the job. Even in school, my locker was kind of a mess. My planner wasn't always up to date. But being on the job, you have to stay scheduled. You have to stay organized. So it really helped me with my organizational skills. And then I've always kind of been a little bit of a chatterbox, but it's definitely helped me, break out of my shell more and just be able to talk to absolutely anybody at any time. I can always strike up a conversation with, literally anybody. So definitely Vector helped my communication skills.
That's cool. And you just finished your first year at Marquette?
Yep.
And have you found those skills translated at all to school?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
How so?
Well, my major is advertising with a minor in marketing and a minor in French. So as you can imagine, I'm talking to people a lot. And definitely with, Vector marketing, with my marketing background going into this major, it's definitely, a lot of my professors think it's really awesome. Like when I had to leave for the trip to Olean, and I sent in that letter to Vector Marketing. They're like, "Oh my gosh, it's so cool! Like you work for a marketing company already. Like sales. Like all these marketing philosophies. It's really helped." Yeah.
And you also are on the tennis club. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I'm in the tennis club.
Anything else you're involved in? Or?
I do a little bit of the student government.
Okay, cool.
So we have really all-inclusive student government where you can just kind of vote on the things that you like around the university to change them or augment them, adjust them in any way. And so
I'd imagine you're pretty busy.
I'm pretty busy.
Right?
Yeah.
And is that the scheduling? Did that translate well? Like
yes.
How you improved your?
Oh, definitely. I would not be able to keep my head straight if I had to learn how to actually get my stuff scheduled down.
Cool.
Definitely, yeah. Working over the summer helped me.
And what did you enjoy most about the job as a rep?
Definitely the environment, and that's literally why I'm back. It's you're working with all your friends, and I found out through the job with one of my now best friends, and we hadn't even really talked in high school. She just had my number because we were in a chem class together and we had a project to study for. But she referred me to the job, and we got so close. I literally spent the whole summer with those guys, and now they're my closest friends.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
so
cool.
It's definitely the environment.
That's really cool to hear.
Yeah.
And I know you're assistant manager this summer.
Mm-hmm.
And what attracted you to be in assistant manager?
Well, when I first walked in the office, I saw Alex, who's the current manager of Lake County branch, and a couple of the other assistant managers, and I'd recognized them because I went to school with them. And I was like, what are they doing? I want to do that. Like, I want to progress, be the big boss. I want to be cool.
Just professionally and all that.
Yeah. And so I feel like it was just kind of natural to me to fall into that. And when you guys invited me to the management and training, I was super excited about that because, I love selling, but I always wanted to know what was more.
Cool.
So
the advancement opportunity.
Yeah, advancement was definitely my number one goal.
Cool. And how would you say you've grown? I mean, you've been in the role of assistant manager for a month or so. Mm-hmm. How have you grown?
Definitely. A big thing that I have been challenged with is my authority. I always try and be everyone's friend. I like talking to people. I like being happy and nice. But being an assistant manager, you kind of have to put your foot down sometimes. And I was not always really good at doing that. So Vector definitely helped me, gain some authority in myself, and I could talk to people better.
Right.
Having to interview people, that's still scary, but it's really fun getting to run those interviews. It's definitely an experience I wouldn't have gotten if I was just like working a regular job a 19-year-old would usually have.
Or even just as a rep,
Or
right?
yeah, even as a rep, yeah. I would have gotten that experience. So
Cool. And what does the Vector opportunity mean for you?
the Vector opportunity means for me, well, definitely keeps me not surviving off ramen in college. And just like a sense of community. The company is really, really, really adamant about, making sure that, everyone has each other's backs. And everyone, we're really a team-oriented environment with our team nights out and everything. It's just like a fun place to be. So the Vector opportunity really means to me, it's kind of like just a lot of love. And it's a nice place to be.
It sounds like it's a place that you're growing also in the same
definitely.
capacity,
Yeah.
not only personally but professionally, I'm imagining. Cool. Any last things? If someone's on the edge of deciding, hey, should I try this out? What would you say to them? What would your advice be?
I definitely say try it out. I almost didn't come in for my interview because I was running 20 minutes late, and if I hadn't, I definitely wouldn't be where I was today. I'd probably be working at like Dunkin' Donuts or something, and I'd probably hate my job. But I literally love my job. I look forward to coming into work every single day, and just meeting all these new people. So I definitely say give it a shot because you never know what will happen.
And assuming they give it the shot, what advice would you have for them once they start?
Listen to the program because it works. It's proven time and time again to work. And really be open to the new opportunities that it presents.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you, Julia.
No problem.